He's also the source of resources. The Father is the source of spiritual education. He's the source of spiritual training, and he's the source of resources. Resources are the things that one needs to be able to function effectively. The Father is the source of resources. In the book of Genesis chapter 1, after God had created man, he said in verse 29, in Genesis chapter 1 verse 29, then God said, behold, I have given you every plant yielding seed that is on the surface of all the earth, and every tree which has fruit yielding seed shall be food for you. And so God, as the father of mankind, the Bible called Adam the son of God in the book of Matthew, I believe it was Matthew, God made resources available for his children, Adam and Eve. And again in Genesis chapter 2 verse 7, or in Genesis chapter 2, Genesis chapter 2 verse 9, he says, out of the ground the Lord God caused every tree to grow that is pleasing to the sight and good for food, the tree of life, which is also in the midst of the garden. And so God made the resources that Adam and Eve needed to function effectively available. That's a responsibility that fathers have. Responsibility to be the source of resources, responsible to be the source of spiritual education, and responsible for being the source of spiritual training. That is the first responsibility the father has, is to be the source of spiritual education, the source of spiritual training, and the source of resources. The second